Well, good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. on this Thursday or Friday Eve, however you're feeling this morning.
It's Friday Eve.
That's right. Welcome to Friday Eve, friends. I'm Channing Curtis.
I'm Nicole Hernandez, and I would like to say, I think it's very fitting that Thomas talked about the official start of spring coming up soon, and we're both wearing pink.
Yep.
Like,
We're feeling the vibes.
It's happening. It's happening. I'm so excited. Thomas,
we're definitely.
How soon?
I think this is like our favorite time of year. Just
Yeah.
turning the corner into spring. You two have the pink. I've got the green for St. Patrick's Day. I think we got our bases covered here. We just need the weather to follow suit, and it absolutely will. We're in for sunny skies all day long today. We're already at mostly clear right now, and sunrise is about an hour away, and those dark skies will get much brighter very quickly, as we've seen the last couple days. But this morning, a little bit cool. We're at 30 degrees. Clear skies tends to mean a bit colder overall. The visibility is not too bad. This is more consistent with what I've seen on the camera images. Small reductions in visibility in Coeur d'Alene. Looks like Sandpoint getting the worst of it right now. So very patchy. It's the same areas that got the snow from yesterday. But today, our day planner is sunny. 43 by the midday hours, 52 this afternoon, and that is far from our warmest day of the upcoming forecast.
all right, check this out. We're taking a live look I guess we're not taking a live look. That's okay. This is video of what it's supposed to look like. But happening right now, SpaceX is getting ready to launch its third Starship test flight. There's the live look of the launch pad in Texas. This is set to launch at 6:25 this morning. The company's goal for this launch is to get further than the two previous Starship prototype flights that launched in the last year. Here locally, the last Pac-12 tournament as we know it is officially happening right now. It's happening in Vegas.
That's right. So today, the Washington State men's basketball team will take on Stanford in the quarterfinals. And the Cougs are looking to make it to the NCAA tournament for the first time in over a decade. Head coach Kyle Smith is set to make his first ever appearance as a head coach.
I had someone tell me this is a true story, and I never thought about it. They go, I don't want you to be the best coach that ever went to the NCAA tournament. And I was like, that was last year. I was like, that's who I am? I'm Phil Mickelson. We go trying to win it. Just watching them do it has been awesome. And we've got a group that just runs with it, and they love each other. Hopefully we can stay in that space and do it and just enjoy these 2 weeks.
Well, tip-off is set for 6 p.m. And of course, KREM 2 will bring you all of the Pac-12 tournament coverage from Las Vegas. So be sure to stick with us here at KREM 2 to catch the latest from Sin City.
And the Eastern Washington women made history yesterday. They beat Northern Arizona to win the Big Sky Conference title, punching their first ever ticket to the big dance. Now we just have to wait for Selection Sunday to see where they will officially land in the tournament. And starting next week, Spokane will host some of those first and second round games for the NCAA men's tournament.
That's right. It's a huge opportunity for the city as well as local businesses. So KREM 2's Shannon Mounty is giving us a preview of the preparations at Spokane Arena.
The stage is being set at Spokane Arena. But all this beer is for Blake Shelton fans. Basketball fans don't have much longer to wait, though. The hardwood will be laid down immediately after the Chiefs step off the ice Sunday.
And the moment those hockey games are done, this building starts getting flipped over for the basketball tournament.
The Spokane Arena will host first and second round NCAA men's games starting next Friday. Last year, Visit Spokane projected this one weekend could bring in $4.4 million for the local economy.
That's saying it takes a village. It literally takes a city for this.
Now, this is a second shot for Spokane to host part of the NCAA men's tourney. COVID fouled up those plans the last time the Lilac City was selected to host in 2020.
I'm just getting set up for lunch. So I gotta do some tomatoes.
Ian Wingate is prepping too. His restaurant Outsider is in the sports and entertainment hub of the podium, stadium, and arena, meaning big business.
You know, we have a line out the door, people are waiting.
With the national spotlight on Spokane, he's expecting an even bigger payday next weekend.
Oh, everything. I mean, yeah, it's, you know, gross dollars pay the bills. The more people we get through here and the more people we bring into town.
The arena's ready to fill 12,000 seats a game. Arena staff have already started clearing out areas under the building, making space for media and teams.
Well, it's months-long work.
Including meetings with the NCAA and site visits to make sure Spokane's hotels, facilities, and the arena can handle such a big show. Luckily, Spokane's no stranger to the big dance and ready to go.
They love coming here. The city puts on such a great show in everything that they want for their athletes.
Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
Well, if you're looking for a way to kick off the upcoming St. Patrick's Day weekend, Northern Quest is hosting a celebration on Friday night. That's tomorrow night. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones has been live there all morning from the resort and casino. So, Brandon, you've been talking to some fun people. What do we need to know?
Yeah, good morning, Nicole. We're talking with Ray Hamilton and Tom Townsend of the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick's. And, we're just excited to have them out here this morning. And we're going to get some beautiful smiles out of them this morning as well, right? Well, so how are you guys feeling? And can you talk about the events and festivities going on this weekend?
Absolutely, Brandon. We got a lot going on here in Spokane. Starting tomorrow night here at the Northern Quest, we have the Pour Before event. And that benefits the Friendly Sons and ultimately the parade. And then Saturday morning, everybody starts arriving for the parade that kicks off at noon. So we're expecting great weather and a lot of fun and a lot of smiles.
And well, you guys told me you've had a lifelong friendship, but how long have you been working with the Friendly Sons?
I've only been going 3 years now. This is my third year with it. And I just said, hey, I'll come down and see you. And then next year he recruited me, and then this year he said, you're going to do a lot of stuff. So. And it's fun, though. I mean, they're good people, and it's a great event. I took my girls when they were like 4 and 5 years old. I would take them down to the parade, and they'd throw candy at them, and they'd run out and get all that stuff. It was awesome. The girls loved it. We went many times. So it's a great event.
It sounds like a great event, and it sounds like those are the memories that keep you coming back.
They are, and and it's the memories that keep us working to put on a cute little parade, and I hopefully it's the memories that bring people downtown. The streets will be packed, like we've stated earlier. It just asks people to be a little bit patient because of traffic. For sure. We've got another big event. The soccer kickoff is later in the afternoon, but we're expecting beautiful weather and a great parade.
And can you talk about the route a little bit really quick?
Yes, the parade starts at the tunnel on Washington, heads south and goes down to, it goes up Stevens on Washington and then down Main, and then goes basically between Main and Spokane Falls Boulevard, and then finishes at the mayor's office, City Hall.
Talk about a perfect kickoff for the spring, and as we start to get towards some warmer weather, and we appreciate you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you throughout this morning, and just want to say thank you to both of you again. And come in, and you might be able to run into these guys this weekend if you go to any of the St. Patrick's Day festivities. So again, Ray and Tom from the Sons of St. Patrick, we appreciate you, and we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
We know the name now of one of the 2 people Spokane police arrested for that deadly hit and run on Highway 2. If you remember, I was there yesterday morning right after that crash happened. One of the drivers we know is now 28-year-old Marissa Jolly. She had her first appearance in court yesterday. She's charged with vehicular homicide and driving with a suspended license. Police say she drove away from the crash, then later called 911 and met with officers. KREM 2 talked to one woman who lives near the highway. She says she was not surprised to hear about what happened.
People go really fast right here. I had to put cones out for my kids because no one follows the speed limit right here.
Police also charged the other driver with felony hit and run. They say we've been seeing more hit and runs over the past few years.
It is 6:09 right now. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. A new report found that the gender pay gap in Washington state is the 2nd highest in the country. The report from the Washington State Women's Commission found on average women made $18,000 less than men did in 2022. The pay gap was even larger for women of color. The report found that Utah is the state with the largest gender pay gap. USA Today has named Riverfront Park one of the 20 best river walks in the country, and you have a chance to make that ranking even higher. Through April 8th, you can vote for your favorite river walk, which will help decide the top 10. To find a link to vote, you can visit our website at krem.com. On Saturday, the nation's newest submarine, the USS Idaho, will be christened. Now, it's the first in more than a century to be named after the gem state. So while it's traditional to break a bottle of champagne when christening a boat, this ceremony will have a unique Idaho twist. The bottle being broken will be filled with water from 4 Idaho lakes, one of them from Lake Pend Oreille. And that's a look at your morning rush.
Well, all eyes on the weekend forecast. You've probably heard how warm it's going to be. Well, there it is, 60s for both days. In fact, I actually increased the high temperature forecast by a couple more degrees while I was forecasting this morning. So I'll go 65 now for St. Patrick's Day. Even warmer. Yeah, that'll be one of our warmest days that we've had in quite some time. Our current temperatures, though, feel a little cool this morning. It's 24 in Deer Park and 29 in Pullman. When we get clear skies at night, it tends to cool off pretty quickly. But with it being so warm in the upcoming forecast here, even those clear sky, cool nights will still only be in the 30s. So 30s to start the day, Saturday and Sunday, and then well into the 60s starting this weekend and through those first few days of spring.